Hi everyone, and welcome to August market update for you. I've been asked to be a little bit slower in my talking this time, so I will do my very best to do that. So the first thing that I want to mention probably is the unemployment rate. The last time we spoke it was at 7.3. We've seen a slight shift up to 7.4 now, and of course that doesn't take into account the real rate sitting with our JobKeeper, which I think is somewhere in that circa 10% range. The other thing to mention, of course, is we are, certainly for us as a business, we are seeing an impact on the virus with Melbourne and the close downs and the shutdowns and isolations, etc., that's happening there. What we were seeing before this was a slight increase of, I suppose, motivation to hire and optimism from the market, and then we have seen that decrease just a little bit. Now, what I would say around this is, perhaps as a business, being in the office support recruitment space and in an admin space, we're always the first to sort of feel any downturn, but we're also the first to feel an uptake. And we feel this probably before most of the market does. So that's a privilege and a benefit for us. So when I say these things, please know it's because we're at the cold face of speaking to maybe, I don't know, in excess of 200 people a week. That's hiring managers and candidates. So the next thing to probably talk to you about is an update on JobSeeker. I mentioned to you last time that we were experiencing, for some candidates, that they were preferring to stay on JobSeeker because the salary probably wasn't too different. I've put a post on LinkedIn today, or an observation around that, to really help people with that. So I would encourage people to be thinking long term, and I understand if your decision is around staying on JobSeeker because it's only a little bit more in terms of what you might earn if you're in a full-time role. However, please know that when JobSeeker and JobKeeper start to stage back, which is from September and then again in March, the competition for any of these jobs is going to be so much more fierce. So I would really encourage people to be thinking longer term and having job security, plus think big picture. So what is going to happen in March when you've been working in a job for that period of time? You can be advancing and securing your future really well. Okay, what else to talk to you about? Job Week. So this is probably the most delightful, most exciting thing that happened for us. So it started off with seeing all of our candidates on the masterclasses and getting to witness and see people firsthand and what they were experiencing. That really prompted us to want to do something a little bit more, and so that was what we called Job Week, which was last week, and we were offering a free recruitment service to any of our clients or any companies that wanted to list jobs with us. So we're very grateful for the people who trusted and chose to do that with us. What was good for that, so for hiring managers, what's so beneficial is it just cut through the whole application process. So we were able to give people a short list of pre-selected candidates on a Zoom call in which they got to pitch their jobs, and by the end of the day they had resumes that were coming in that were selected for that job. So it just saved so much time for them, and for our job seekers, which is what this was all about, it was fantastic because we could put these jobs out to market. You could have a look at them, you could see, you could pre-select in, and then you could view our clients talking about the roles and then choose if you wanted to apply. So we felt on Friday when we finished the week that it was a really nice, good feeling that we had done something good. So I really hope that for people who are part of that, you felt the same way. What else? Okay, working from home. We've been doing a survey which we'll be releasing actually next week, so keep your eyes out for that. But what it's showing is that a lot of companies are now extending their work from home until 2021. So, that's still significant time away, and if we take into account the Christmas period, we're probably not looking until February, March until people are really going to be looking to come back to the CBD or in the office space properly. What else to share with you? Part-time roles. So we mentioned last time that we were seeing an increase in part-time roles. So conversely, what we're also seeing is a lot of candidates are now wishing and choosing to have part-time roles, so they're really liking the balance of being at home and having some time with their family to pursue these part-time roles as well. So we're seeing that people would prefer now to work 3 or 4 days a week instead of having the 5-day commitment. So it's good to know. I'd like to just backtrack for a second and mention about the job seeker piece again. So for hiring managers, please don't be put off if the applications that are coming through in that segment of that 50 to 60, 65K range, if you're not getting a lot of applications come through, because what I would say is all you need is the right candidate to come through. So you don't need 200 applications, you just need some applications to come through with the right person to be in there. And I have to say that if people are putting themselves forward for that, you probably do have the right candidate sitting in that application group. What else to share? I think that's it. So I look forward to giving you an update in September, and keep well. Thanks so much. Bye.